Hello everybody, welcome back to once again another video here on my channel. I am Ivory the Kagan, and today we are at Nico's solar system world, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of a tour, a little bit of a sneak peek. You guys should come check it out yourself. Vrchat is free to use, and this world is also free to come check out. It's a great way to learn about space and kind of get an interest in it, so I figured I would show you guys what's all here. So first and foremost, you have the home area, which has all of the warps to all the different planets in our solar system. You also have lots of stars, lots of star constellations. You can actually walk inside this ball and see all of the constellations in our sky. So if you have a certain sign that you're looking for, it's gonna be in here. Like mine is right down here. There's Scorpius, which is would be my sign. You can definitely find yours. It just takes a little bit of looking. You can also look it up online to see exactly where your constellation is. There's lots of star maps out there, but this is one of the best star maps I've seen inside of Vrchat. If you can see what's behind me, we have all of the dwarf planets, including Pluto. I don't think all of them have it, but there are cores inside of each of these planets, so you can kind of see what we think, because we don't really know the cores of all of our planets. We know some, but you can kind of get a representation of what we think they are. Like Jupiter, we don't even know what's at the middle of it, to be honest. This is the sun. I'm not going near that. It is really cool if you can get up there. So let's go ahead and check out some of the planets. I think the first one we're going to go to is Mercury, which is right here. This is what Mercury looks like. And if you listen, this is Mercury right here. And if you listen very closely, that's the sound that we've recorded from Venus. And you may say, well, how the heck do we hear, sounds in space? If there's no vacuum in space where you can hear the sound. Radio waves. Simple. Yes, radio waves have been picked up off the planet, so that's how we know what they sound like. Continue on over to Venus, which is honestly one of my favorite planets in the solar system, mainly because it just looks cool. It is a very deadly planet, though. I would not recommend landing on Venus because you will die. It is so incredibly hot. Literally, basically hell on a planet. Venus's surface here, so we're gonna click this button, and it'll open up this like ball thing over here, okay? So we're gonna go into this ball planisphere, and this is what the surface of Venus looks like. It is very bright in here. People would say it looks like hell. Now, I know it looks very dusty, but listen to it. It's an ongoing volcanic storm, and it just sounds creepy. And you might say, well, what about Earth? This is what Earth looks like. We all know this. I don't know why I'm showing you this. Our moon. Nobody else's moon. Our moon. Look at the surface of the moon, because honestly, the surface of the moon in this world specifically is very, very well done. Here we go. Look at this. We're on the moon, guys. And there's the Earth right behind us. The Earth looks a lot closer to the moon than it really is. It's really cool to see what it looks like from this perspective. Like, for real, it looks awesome. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go to our next planet, which of course is Mars. And no, Mars does not need moms, but I am a mommy that's going to Mars, so here is Mars, everybody. Look how beautiful and orange and red it looks. Can indeed go on this one. But fun fact, this is the last planet that we can go on a solid surface. Here's kind of what Mars looks like. Kind of boring. A lot of sand. If you're Anakin Skywalker, you might not like this too much. It's kind of here. Not really sure why we want to colonize you here, because this seems kind of boring. Here's Jupiter, guys! Jupiter is our biggest planet. And the cool thing about Jupiter is it's a gas giant. Falling into this planet would not end very well at all. Jupiter does have moons. It actually has a lot of them. The cool thing about the gas giants is, in any planet really, we can walk inside this. And you'll get a feeling for why this is so dangerous. You can just barely hear it, but look how, ow, it's so bright. Look how scary. I'm a bright light bulb. You guys can kind of see that it is a gas giant and it's got layers of gas. It's such a cool representation though, even though I'm bright as a light bulb right now. I am so sorry. Would falling into a gas giant make you light up like a light bulb? I have no idea. Saturn. We have Saturn here. Saturn is my second favorite planet because it looks cool. All right, so now we're here at Saturn. You can see the beautiful rings and all of its moons in its glory. And fun fact, you may ask, where do these rings come from? They are from dead moons and planets that this planet has eaten and engulfed. So basically, as the planet has broken up into a million pieces, that's what that is. It's a bunch of little rocks and little pieces of ice. That's the quick and brief explanation of why it has rings. But let's go ahead and walk into this planet, which sounds even more creepy than the other one. I'm shiny, blah. Anyway, so that's the core for Saturn, guys. I'm not gonna walk out to these because they are really far out there, but that is Uranus, haha, and that is Neptune. Alright guys, so I'm here with my special little thing I wanted to show you. And this is going to make our sun into a red giant. Now, a red giant is much more massive and much bigger than what the sun currently is. Alright, so it started. Music's very ominous. Earth is out there, by the way, where those balls are at. Red giants, they're huge stars. And our planet Earth would just be gone. And you'll start to see the color of the sun start to kind of change to that more red, ominous glow. So you can start to see how big the sun would really get. It is huge. Very large situation happening. Right here is one of my favorite shots I've ever seen in Vrchat because it looks really cool. Like, I know it's bad for us, but look how pretty it looks. Not gorgeous for Earth though, because we'd be burned up like a burnt chicken nugget right about now. Also, I wanted to show you, look at the rings of Saturn. They're like glowing bright red. After it's hit that red giant, it's going to turn into a little tiny star out there in the middle of space. Little baby. It's right there. Well guys, that is the end of my video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. I want to do more exploration videos like this and more videos like showing you guys worlds that you may have not checked out yet. Again, this world is called Nico's solar system. Very easy to find on the search. So definitely go check it out. I love this world. I love being able to take people in here and give them a little science lesson, teach them about space. It's a great tool for anybody that's trying to teach others about astronomy, because I believe astronomy is a very, very good thing to learn about, and it's very fun to learn about. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys soon for another video. Love you all. See you soon, and aha!